Hello everyone, Myzzrym here, bringing you today the first game between Fnatic and Dignitas in the Premier League Season 3. I'm really excited to cast this game because Dignitas, the new name for PotM Bottom, one of those teams who really appeared the last year out of nowhere. And although the players might be really experienced in Dota, it's not as if they were, those big organizations like Moscow 5, eHome. Those names go way back in Dota 1. PotM Bottom, they just appeared out of nowhere, or at least maybe I'm really ignorant on this, but now Fuck, Tide of Time, Aoi 2000, Sneaking, those guys, the names are really renowned now on the scene, and I mean, before this, I really didn't know who those guys were. If you talk about like Yamate, if you talk about Loda, they go also way back, but these guys really, they carved the name for themselves through really getting these big games and getting these achievements last year in the tournaments, going against some very good team and still, still winning. I mean, and on the other side we have Fnatic. So Fnatic, I know that they haven't had a very good, reputation so far. Many people consider them quite weak compared to other teams. I still recognize some names such as Notel or Trixie. I don't remember from where I recognize them. Maybe from Heroes of New Earth. I may be wrong though, so don't quote me on this. And friendly reminder, guys, it's 6.75, so a lot of changes have happened. One of those most obvious change here is the banning phase is only 2 bans in the first phase, and then 3 picks, and then it's going to be 3 bans again. And we see fairly standard bans, so Darkseer Lycan ban for Fnatic, Naga Siren and Rubik ban for Dignitas. So Darkseer, Naga, I mean those 4 heroes, they all receive minor nerfs. Lycan actually received quite a big nerf. His wolves now cost more mana, and they also have half the HP they had before. So it doesn't hurt in terms of DPS, so he's still this very strong pusher, but he cannot just go easy mode in the jungle anymore. He usually has to lane now, and that means that you can actually check on him and make sure you shut him down more easily than before. Leshrac is going to be the first pick for Fnatic, and Leshrac, a fairly standard pick. He is usually played as a support nowadays, and he's used as a follow-up stun with a Split Earth, which is an AoE stun. He can push towers or even deal a good amount of damage 1v1 if he finds someone in, for example, the jungle with the double edict. And usually, Leshrac nowadays don't go for the lightning anymore, so there were some builds like the Split Earth Lightning when the people were concerned and was more about a farm. Oh, hold this! Batrider and Shadow Fiend first pick by Dignitas, and this is what I'm talking about. 6.75, new picks, new meta, and I mean, Batrider, Shadow Fiend, those 2 heroes aren't bad at all, but why weren't they picked before? Well, Batrider was really picked in Dota 1. In Dota 2, though, the metagame revolved more about getting the map control through tower kills, and really it's not about getting all the kills, it's about getting the map control, starving your enemies, getting the advantage slowly and pushing whenever you have the chance to. Taking trades, everything like this. They don't go for big engagements. Now 6.75 is out. Gold changed also, because when you get a kill now, there's more gold than before that you gain. So I think someone made the statistics in Reddit in one of the Reddit posts, and it was something around 20% more gold when you get a kill for you and your allies. So in the end, it might be worth it to go back to those very strong ganking heroes like Batrider. Batrider is a hero who is very strong in the early game, in the middle game, and who kind of falls off in the late game, but he also received a good amount of buff. Now his turn rate is like incredible. People are complaining like he's like in a hero in League of Legends and Heroes New Earth. He can just turn like instantly. So Temper Assassin Sand King, now picked by Fnatic, is fairly standard, kind of like the old school, because it was before the patch. Temper Assassin as middle lane, Sand King Leshrac, one of those very standard lane, because you usually have Sand King Leshrac +1, and this +1 guy will just farm his ass off while Sand King and Leshrac will control the jungle and also peek their head to get a kill whenever possible. But Shadow Fiend, also one of those heroes who absolutely haven't seen any play recently, because Shadow Fiend was considered a very powerful middle hero a long time ago, but then Smoke happened. smoke happened, and you know, Shadow Fiend as a middle laner, too easy to gank. No escape mechanism, very squishy. He was just shut down. You know, you get the kills on him. He loses souls, so he has to farm again. So it's obvious where he's gonna be because he has to farm before going back into engagements. So we're gonna kill him again and again and again and again, and Shadow Fiend will just get shut down. Nowadays, Shadow Fiend, whenever he's played, he's usually as a safe laner. He's not as a middle laner anymore. And I must say, if Batrider goes against Temper Assassin, holy crap, I fear for the Temper Assassin, because Batrider is one of those heroes who relies on intimidation. Sticking napalm, stacking up those stacks, it can go up to 10 stacks, and every stacks increased whatever damage you do from Batrider to the target, it will increase by, for example, 10, 15, 20, 25. So imagine you have 5 stack on the enemy, even if it's level 1 and sticky napalm, it's 50 damage more per hit. So that means by right click, but that means also by the fire from the Firefly. So we're gonna have to see Batrider, definitely a very good laner. He's very strong. Enigma now picked by Dignitas, by the way. I'm sorry about this. Enigma, one very strong solo laner or jungler. He can just farm his ass off in the jungle very quickly. I once said that I considered like the fastest farmer with the Lycan in the jungle, and now that Lycan has been nerfed, he is definitely the fastest farmer in the jungle. So we're gonna have a Venomancer Tidehunter Windrunner banned by Fnatic, banning those very versatile heroes. Sorry, Windrunner is very versatile, but Tidehunter, Venomancer, those two are very good supports that go well with the Enigma. So right now we have Batrider, Shadow Fiend, Enigma. All those three require farm. Enigma can like semi-support. Usually he will not be the hard support, but we still need a hard support for Dignitas. Someone like a Crystal Maiden, someone like a Venomancer, someone like Tidehunter usually isn't the hard support, but he could be, theoretically with the Enigma. And on the other side, we see that they have Temporal Assassin, Lashrak, Sand King, so those two are already support, and I mean the two support are already decided. So they're going to decide to go and ban the carries, Anti-Mage, Lone Druid, and Faceless Void, three carries banned. And we're going to see what Fnatic has to pick. Right now for the Dignitas side, it's a very aggressive lineup. Shadow Fiend is one of those early game semi-carries, I mean, because although he can do a whole lot of damage in the late game, he is one of those heroes who have a ton of damage in the mid game without any items. You have to remember that Necromastery is 2 damage per soul. So with max souls, it's 72 free damage. It's more than a sacred relic. So Shadow Fiend, usually if you want to go for it, Blink Dagger for the for the Requiem of Soul, and for the good positioning of the Shadow Rays. Shadow Rays is potentially 900 AoE damage of nuke. It's 900 damage. Can you actually imagine this? If you gave any other hero 900 damage as a standard skill, it would be mind-boggling. People would just complain about this. Shadow Fiend, you have to be skilled with the Shadow Rays to actually land them all, but if you do, it is absolutely devastating. So BKB, Blink Dagger, those are the two very common items. We sometimes saw Shadow Fiends going for the very farm heavy build, and those are Shadow Fiends that usually go mid, have a very good start, and then go for straight boots of travel to farm more. And when they have more farm, they go and get the Blink Dagger, get the BKB, get damage items like the Desolator, and really hurt with like 1 or 2 hits. They will just kill anyone, kind of like the Temper Assassin with face boots and the Blink Dagger plus the refraction. So Enchantress now picked the Fnatic, so now we're gonna have a secondary support. So maybe we're gonna see, I mean, how is this going to be laning? So obviously now we have a Crystal Maiden picked by Dignitas, so here goes their hard support. Storm Spirit picked by Fnatic, so Storm Spirit are either gonna go mid or going to be on the long lane, on the solo lane. And I must say, Storm Spirit against Batrider, I don't give a lot of, I don't think Storm Spirit will do very well against Batrider if those two meet in the middle lane. Temper Assassin looks like Chen now picked by Dignitas, so Enigma is probably not going to be jungle, he's probably going to be solo. Then means Crystal Maiden Chen supporting the Shadow Fiend, Batrider in the middle, Enigma in the long lane. Or it could be Shadow Fiend in the middle and Batrider supported by Crystal Maiden and Chen, but this would be quite strange. So on the other side, we're probably going to have Storm Spirit in middle lane, And Temper Assassin's gonna get supported by the... I'm actually wondering who's gonna go on the solo long lane for Fnatic. Because TA is definitely not a good solo long lane. Sand King, not at all. Leshrac, maybe if he goes for Lightning and the Split Earth, he could get, theoretically, some farm. But that is very risky because he has no escape mechanism. If he's stunned, he's dead. It's kind of like a Shadow Fiend. And Storm Spirit, well, I don't see him long laning either, so someone will have to get sacrificed. Maybe Fnatic have a genius plan in mind, and I don't really know about it. But we're gonna have to see this. So now onto the players. We're gonna have Leshrac's gonna be played by all my Shreknails. Trixie is gonna be playing the Storm Spirit. Nota is going to be Sand King. JK is going to be the Temper Assassin, and No Tail is going to be the Enchantress. On the other side, we have Fogged on Shadow Fiend, Aoi 2000 on Bat Rider, Sneaking on Enigma, and WTS on Shen, and Tides of Time is going to be playing the Crystal Maiden. Everyone's heading on the bottom jungle, making sure that no one is actually heading towards their own jungle to ward up or to do any kind of weird shenanigans. They want to have total control over their bottom lane, so they want to have free reign over the lane with the ward control. They don't want anyone to block this camp, nor this camp, nor this camp. So everyone's here, standing around, making sure that no one comes in. For the Dire side, we have No Tail that's actually in the middle lane. He will probably take a peek for the rune, but no, not even going to do that. Leshrac is going to be obviously a support Leshrac now with the Sentry Wards, the Observer Wards. We have Trixie, apparently he's going to be on the top lane, so that leaves GK on the bottom lane. And it's going to be Nota who is going to be solo bottom, so I wish him good luck. Do we have any kind of Sentry Ward? Yes, we do. So he's not going to even be able to just sit in the Sandstorm and be pesky, because might happen, you know, it might work in pubs. It's definitely not gonna work in competitive games. Well, WTS is gonna find a double damage, and Nota already taking 2 right clicks from the Chen and the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden with a DD. She's gonna be just able to harass Nota out of the lane if he ever goes out from his tower. There's an aggressive ward planted down here, so we're gonna see any kind of movement from Sand King into the lane. And we currently have Leshrac and Enchantress still waiting in the jungle here. So Aoi 2000 already starting with his Napalm stacks, and we can see that he's stacking up 2 stacks now. It's 2 stacks, and this is actually 3 stacks now. And Temper Assassin has to be careful. Once the refraction ends, he might be in a lot of trouble. 4 stacks, and usually from 4 stacks on, you want to back. You don't want to stay there anymore, because one little hit is going to do tons of damage. And it seems like it's a very early smoke. Tides of Time is not going to be Sneaking, I mean, he's not going to go in the top lane. He's going to abandon the ship, and he's going to go in the jungle instead, which is a very good solution if you know you won't be able to do anything. WTS and Tides of Time are coming in. GK has 9 stack of Sticky Napalm on him, and with the stacks, 10 stacks now. And they might be going in. They are going in. Aoi 2000 is going to lead the charge with the fire. Stoutier is taking the damage from the tower. He's taking the damage. He's tanking the damage. GK is definitely going to die. And Schnecknails trying to go and catch some runaway. WTS is going to get stunned. But is he going to be... Oh, very good clap by the Ursa Warrior. No Tail being really on par with his micro here. And a big fight here happening in the middle lane. Now we see that Crystal Maiden is going to get caught by Sand King, who TP'd in, or who just walked in, I don't really remember. And now it's 1 for 2, so first blood going for Dignitas, but very good answer by Fnatic, very quick movement. They see what's happening, they know that they can't run away fast enough. Chant, Crystal Maiden, 2 very slow heroes, and they're going to get caught up on their way back. Sneaking is going to get his mana pot cancelled, but Leshrac's not going to follow up. He might be afraid of support coming in. Very good micro by the Enchantress. This Ursa Warrior stomping this poor Chen to death, and I was really surprised, like, oh, is that like Chen script? Nope, it is not. Now Fog is going to be only against, like, Nota is going to be able to get some, maybe not. I was going to say, yeah, 1v1, maybe he can get something. Leshrac actually getting a kill on the top lane, on Sneaking. I'm actually quite surprised Sneaking died for this. Enigma usually isn't going so far off in the lane, And now we see that Aoi 2000 going against the TA taking a lot of damage just from the fire and the sticky napalm, because sticky napalm works with the fire as well. So every ticks of fire to take, it is going to be 15 more damage per stack. Sneaking, I was surprised he got killed, and the reason why I say this is because as an Enigma, usually you don't go very far in the lane. It's the conversions who are going to be used to really get the last hits and everything. Fnatic trying to get their first tower already, and they can do this. They have a Enchantress, and with the help of Enchantress and the help of Leshrac, Enchantress tank to tower the creeps, and Leshrac just kill it with the Edict. Now first tower is gonna go down. Aoi 2000 going against TA mid. TA has the bottle if she wants to. Batrider, where is his items? He has a Tranquil boot now, but apparently he has nothing else. So let's take a look at the goal per minute. We have we have the Storm Spirit really farming his ass off on the top lane. Enchantress getting 1 kill or even 2 kills, I don't remember. 2 kills actually from the Enchantress. So with those 2 kills, Trixie taking a bit of damage from the tower. With those 2 kills, his gold per minute skyrocketed, but it's gonna go down slowly and gradually because Enchantress is not a really strong farmer. Next we have Aoi 2000 with the first blood, as well as a good amount of farm in the middle lane. And I must say, fuck, not getting as much farm as I would expect. Compared to the Storm Spirit on the top lane, let's see if the last hit denies. No, actually he's on top of it, so it must be just the tower making this difference so early into the game. Yeah, it's not even 4 minutes, it's not even 5 minutes, so it's definitely the tower giving a huge burst of income to the Dire Heroes. JK is going to be behind Aoi 2000, so we see how Aoi actually control the lane with the sticky napalm, and now 3 stacks of sticky. I mean, three levels in it. We have Enigma standing in the middle lane. I don't really know what he want to do. Maybe he wants to go on it, but this is quite surprising. And now we see Dignitas also going for the bottom tower, but rotation is going to come from Fnatic. They are prepared. They have a smoke. They might look for a straggler kill. If someone goes out of position, or if someone is actually caught surprise, Fox has to run now. He's gonna get Burst Strike. No, he's gonna get the net on him. But 1 stun. Now, Fox, he's still very high on health. And no, Chen is gonna send him back just for safety reasons. Enchantress is gonna deny the tower, so a lot of gold lost. Now we have JK with the haste rune going on Chen. Fog is here, so JK is not gonna risk it. We're gonna have to see, does JK actually has traps? No, he doesn't. So he's not gonna be able to catch those people out of position. He's coming back. WTS taking a huge amount of damage, but no range enough for Meld to actually hit. Temper Assassin going one-on-one against Fog, and she can't do that. She knows that she can't do that because with the refraction, she's gonna just be able to nullify all kind of nuke coming from the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend relying a lot of burst damage, and this is what TA is good against. Now rotation coming back in the middle lane. They have a ward though, so the ward's just finished, so they probably know that it's coming anyway. It's like 4 people on bottom lane, no one anymore. Nota is getting some good level. He's level 4, and what about Enigma? Enigma is also level 4, almost 5, so not doing bad. Oh, Nota is going to probably go down here. One last right click. It's gonna be the Crystal Maiden who's gonna get the kill with the wand here. Notel is looking at Aoi. Aoi's gonna get slowed. Is there a trap to follow? Nope, not level 6 yet. And Batrider is popping the invisibility just for safety reason. He's gonna run into a Sentry Ward though. Has to be careful. Oh, and now he's gonna get caught. No stun. Yeah, the stun lands, and Batrider is gonna go down. Yeah, definitely. He could have. Oh, and now we have Trixie behind the tower, making sure that he doesn't run away. Running into a Sentry Ward. If he was paying attention, we might have noticed that a range creep actually attacked him on his way down. There was a little moment where the range creep attacked, and that Tide of Time, you're in big trouble. But so is Chen in the middle lane. Trixie caught him. Trixie is gonna kill him with the help of the Satyr Trickster, and now Aoi's coming back. Now Tide of Time is running away from JK, but I actually don't think Tide of Time is going to be able to run away. Oh, actually, JK is gonna leave him alone. Now Aoi might be looking for a lasso. Nope, he's not gonna go for it. 4 heroes in the middle lane. He might be thinking it's a bit too risky. Trixie is gonna find Aoi. Is there a latch? No, it's gonna. Oh, TP coming in. Aoi already taking a lot of damage. He's gonna try to latch someone. He's not gonna use the lasso yet, and he's gonna use the flame break to actually push the enemy back. Batrider right now, 1 for 1, 25 for 6, and this Sentry Ward really good placement. I don't really know when they placed this. If they actually placed it the moment they saw the invisibility coming out, it's actually a very good play. Knowing that Batrider is a high risk, high reward hero, they knew that he might go for something, and he did. He did go for it. It didn't pay off though. Oh, sneaking is gonna get slowed. Slow is gonna come from Crystal Maiden, as well as a flame break to make sure that no one actually dare entering the high ground. Now another sentry ward popped, but this time by the Radiant, and it's gonna deward the middle lane sentry. Aoi still in the front line, but almost 1k health with no HP items whatsoever. Batrider actually got a good buff to his strength gain, or starting strength as well, and we see this. Fog. This is starting to be a 5-man Dota. Everyone in the mid lane, everyone grouping up, and Aoi looks like he's going to go in. There's one. Leshrac is already going to go down to the Shadow Fiend's raise, and No Tail's going to get caught by the Flaming Lasso, and with the help of another Shadow Fiend raise, they're going to go down. 2 kills for the Radiant, and remember that in the early game, those heroes are not very they don't have a lot of health. 700, 800, and 700 as well. 600, 600. So 3 raise, 1 kill. Tide of Time is gonna get caught by Trixie, but he's gonna be able to run away just fine. Trixie has no more mana. He cannot follow, and if he did, Sneaking would be really happy to greet him. Crystal Maiden getting us out from Sneaking, helping his little support buddy here. Chen still in the jungle. He's level 5 now. What about the items? How do the items look like? Gold per minute now is actually Shadow Fiend on the top. Trixie is second. Sneaking and Aoi are third and fourth. And then we have everyone from the Dire and WTS and Tides of Time. Those 2 poor support are really getting nothing at the moment. And what does the XP graph look like? 3k XP in adventures for the Radiant, so it's quite a good amount considering that it's only 10 minutes into the game. Gold graph is pretty much even at that point, and they're probably looking for Fucked. Yeah, JK might be looking for a kill, but Fucked, aware that no one's on the map, he knows something's off. Oh, Fucked has to be very careful. If he wants to pull, he's gonna be in huge trouble. If he wants to back, he's gonna be in huge trouble. JK is gonna spot him. Everyone's gonna spot him. Fucked is gonna go down. Almost sure, 100% sure. And yeah, Fucked might look for a last kill before, but he's not gonna be able to get it. And you see, 2 rays actually bring down Leshrac to 200 HP, so 3 rays actually would get a kill. Trixie trying to run away from Sneaking, and he's gonna be able to. No, not enough range. Aoi throwing a little bit of flame break. This range is actually insane. See the range on this spell? So two towers down for the Radiant. Now they're gonna try to take 2 towers also for the Dire. They're gonna take their 3rd towers. The Eidolons are gonna help on this. The Centaur can and the Ursa Warrior lone health. Chen still not level 6, and now we have Batrider TPing bottom, and I'm quite surprised he actually TP'd so far. He might be concerned about another potential gank. Or they might want to be very sneaky, and they didn't want them to actually see anything. Aoi is gonna get spotted, and ooh, who's here? No Tail, you're in no man's land, and 1 stun, 1 frost, and 1 nova, and boom! Shadow Fiend finished with a raise. Shadow Fiend now with those 32 souls I was talking about. He's not going to go for the ultimate yet. He's going to go straight for a BKB. So Power Thread, Ring of Aquila, Magic Wand into a BKB, early game items. Oh, sorry. Sand King actually getting the Crystal Maiden in the bottom jungle, and now with the Haste Rune, he's going to be very aggressive. No, he's gonna have to TP out, but he's gonna get found, so now he's gonna have to run a bit more. Has to be careful. Flame Break is gonna finish him. Is gonna Flame Break actually forced the movement, so it breaks the meld, and the Flaming Lasso makes sure that he doesn't try to run away with the haste rune. So what is Aoi's farm looking like? He has a bracer. He might go for a straight blink dagger right after this. Sneaking, he has the power trees as well as soaring. He might go either for a mechanism or for BKB blink dagger. I don't think he's going to go for a mechanism because we have Chen in the team. So Chen has 2 Ironwood branch, and usually those 2 iron branch, not Ironwood anymore. Those 2 iron branch usually are used to make the mechanism, and Crystal Maiden, she doesn't have enough farm to do anything like this. She currently has 3 Sentry Wards, 3 Observer Wards, so a lot of wards actually on this Crystal Maiden, not putting them yet, so she's keeping them. Has boost of speed, has a magic wand, so it's not that putting a Sentry Ward to make sure that no Observer Wards here to screw up their smoke. And now everyone smoked bar the Enigma. Courier is bringing, actually never mind, Enigma is getting the he is getting the mechanism, and they're gonna look to get someone who's actually, whoa, rotation coming, and it's smoke against smoke. They're gonna run into each other. Now we see who's gonna get spotted first, and it's gonna be Dignitas who is gonna get caught. No, Schnecknell, it's taking a bit of damage. Oh, very good flame break, actually pulling them back. Fogged, 1 raise, 2 raise, and they're gonna catch someone with the Flaming Lasso if they want to. Trixie is gonna pull Aoi to make sure to delay them. Very good splitters. Stunning 3, sneaking, going on no tails. Absolutely, oh, stun on 4 heroes, 5 heroes, and Fogged is gonna use the ultimate. Goodbye, Sand King. You're not gonna be saved in your sandstorm. Trixie, Snexels, I must say, 2 very good stuns, 4-man stun. Oh, and now JK in a whole lot of trouble. Oh, the very good black hole catching too. The strike's gonna go down, no question asked. Trixie cannot do anything. He's low in health, low in mana. He cannot stop this black hole. And very good stun, I was saying, by the Lushrek and by the Sand King catching 5, but no follow-up. Everyone's spread out. And TA coming after the party, getting caught alone. Lushrek trying to help and running into a black hole. Devastating, and now Trixie trying to do the best thing he can, which is trying to find a trade. Oh, he might even go down with the Malefice. He's gonna get... Nope, he's just gonna be fine if no one actually tried to find him. Fogged is going to try to cut the road, but nah, he decides it's too dangerous. And now he sees that maybe BKB is not even needed, so he's gonna go for a Yasha, and that means more movement speed, more damage, more attack speed. Chen, he has 1.4k gold. I wonder what he's gonna go for, since the mechanism is finished on the Enigma. Batrider 500 gold away from the Blink Dagger, if that's what you want to go for. Some Batrider go for the Force Staff instead. It's another choice. Crystal Maiden, boots of speed only, 700 gold though. Lushrek has managed to get Arcane Boots and Bracer, so he's doing quite well. Temper Assassin though, only bottle and face boots with 9,000 gold, 900 gold, not so well. What about Enchantress? Has only mana boots and magic wand. Nota is with magic boots and magic wand as well. He's 1k gold away from the Blink Dagger. And what about our Trixie? Trixie has mana boots, Ring of Lucilius, Renal Talisman, as well as magic wand, and he's looking for a BKB with this Mithril Hammer. So they know that currently in the team fights they're outmatched. They need to go in and be able to just fight without getting hindered. So a bit of Mexican standoff in the top lane. Experience-wise now it's above 5k experience for the Radiant. And gold-wise it's going to be the same, above 5k for the Radiant. Dignitas really putting the pressure here on Fnatic. And Fnatic trying to farm their key items, but while they're doing so, so are the Radiant. And never mind, Shadow Fiend go for Senjin Yasha. Well, this is pretty strange. Senjin Yasha, not a bad item, but usually people just consider that for the same price you have better items to go for. It's like a jack of all trade item. It's good all around, but it's not good at something in particular. So you usually want to go for a Manta. Oh, scrap this. There's a smoke. They're gonna go on GK. GK is gonna get caught. There's this Blink Dagger, and there's the follow-up raise. And there's probably going to be getting this tower without any problem now. Because without the TA, they lack damage. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do much. Storm Spirit, he's doing the best he can to take trades and go for the top tower. But it looks like Dignitas wants to go for high ground now, and Leshrac, he may not be able to stall indefinitely since he doesn't have Lightning Storm. He only has a stun. The glyph is gonna get popped. And those 3 centaurs bashing on the tower. Are we already starting to stack up the napalm? Sneaking is gonna get stunned. TA is back on. He's back alive. Now top tower is gonna get got destroyed, and we have Trixie TPing back. So it's a 5v5 potentially. And tower's gonna go down now. We have to see who's gonna get caught off first. It looks like the Radiant. Oh, the Radiant back in the moment. Nota actually used the epicenter. Nothing. Very good stun. Three-man stun. Follow up. Tide is also going to die. And now Fog is gonna use the ultimate, but no good target. Now Aoi is gonna find all the stragglers. Everyone's low on health on the dire side. 3 kills, 3 buybacks. Chen is gonna go down from the Enchantress. No tail is gonna get picked by Fog, and now everyone's coming back. Everyone's trying to catch everyone. GK is gonna get caught by the Flaming Lasso, and Fog is having to run away. He has no Blink Dagger, so has to use the. Oh, he's gonna turn back. Whoa! The Raze is gonna actually get the kill on the on the Storm Spirit and on the. Oh my God! Storm Spirit dies. Leshrac dies. TA dies. Aoi now on the run. Trixie, no, he cannot fight against him. Aoi might even get a kill now. No, he's gonna push Trixie in the wrong direction, and he's gonna go for it. No, he's not gonna try it. So Nota with this Blink Dagger. Very good movement by Dignitas. I don't know if they saw the thinking or if it's just game sense, but oh, actually, ranged barracks still fall down. I don't know if it's game sense or they did see the Ten King prepping for the blink, but this ultimate just landed in nothing. It was so painful to see. Very good play by Trixie though, coming in to cancel the black hole immediately, and good follow-up stuns by the Sand King and the Leshrac, catching 3 every time. But even with this fight going on with a lot of kills for the Dire, have to remember that almost everyone bought back for Fnatic and they kept on dying. Fogged, I must say, very good play, turning back at the last moment, cancelling the TP, landing 1 raise to kill the Storm Spirit, landing a second, two right clicks on the Leshrac, killing the Leshrac, and the passive of the ultimate actually getting the kill on TA right after she killed the Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend now is going to separate the Senjin Yasha into one Mentisol, and probably going to go for the Halberd as well. Halberd, I must remind you people who really see a Halberd into any games, it gives 25% evasion, so it's going to be good against the Temper Assassin, and also it gives you an active ability that allows you to disarm any enemy for like 4 seconds. So for 4 seconds, the Temper Assassin won't be able to attack anyone, and this is a huge reprieve for your supports who die in like 3 shots of Temper Assassins attacks. Chen is going for a pipe, so all those big items. Batrider is going to pick a Vladimir offering, which is pretty strange, but not that strange, because although it's not going to help him for life steal or anything, and you know, right click damage is not going to be a huge deal, it gives 5 armor to everyone in your team, and this is huge when you're deciding to push early on. Sorry about this, I'm a bit sick. And now Sentry was gonna get popped by the Dire, so they know that Aoi is invisible, and they're gonna find the Observer Ward as well. Aoi might look for a blink kill. They're going on the melee racks. No, there's absolutely no glyph for the Radiant, so for the Dire. So yeah, this racks will definitely fall just by the yeah, just by the creeps, the amount of summons here. We have the Eidolons. Oh, Blinking, catching the Shrug who's out of position. No one is actually here to help him. Trixie blinking in. He has the BKB, but he's gonna get absolutely demolished. Blinking by Nota with the ultimate, but he's gonna get caught. Fogged, used the ultimate in pretty much nothing. Senking is already dead. Aoi blinking in aggressively, trying to catch someone, but he's gonna take a lot of damage from No-Tail. No-Tail is chasing Aoi, but not dealing so much damage, and GG is gonna get called by Trixie. So 23 minutes GG, and this is indeed a very good game. Dignitas not afraid of picking new heroes that actually fit into the 6.75, really making the Shadow Fiend and the Batrider pick work, and getting the early game advantage, really crushing Fnatic, putting them on the back foot, and not letting them a single moment of reprieve. Fnatic really getting outmatched here, and I must say I am looking forward to game 2 to see what they can offer to come back into a best of 3. I hope. So see you guys, and thank you for watching. As usual, if you like this game, if you like the cast, don't forget to subscribe and spread the word, and also thumbs up. So see you guys.